Hello everybody, my name is Preet Ganatra and welcome to the third episode of Wedding Looks with Pinkvilla. Today, we will be recreating a wedding guest look on our beautiful model Kinjal, and this look is inspired by the Bollywood celebrity Sonam Kapoor. So as you can see, this is a very minimal, natural, no makeup kind of a look which is only enhancing the already beautiful features of Sonam Kapoor. Also in this look, we will be learning how to create a perfect wing eyeliner. So let's get started. So my model Kinjal here has a combination skin type, which means her T-zone is oily while the rest of the face is dry to normal. So in order to prepare this skin type, I will be using a gel-based primer on the T-zone. While on her cheeks and the rest of the face, I will be using a cream-based primer. So while the primers are working on her skin, we will move on to the eye makeup. So beginning with the eyeshadow, I am depositing a light copper color. For that, I'm using a flat brush. I will restrict the color to under the crease. Next, I'm using a neutral brown color on the outer corner. And I will also define the crease using the same brush. Next, I'm depositing a pearl highlighter on her brow bone. Using the same flat brush, I will be depositing the pearl highlighter on the inner corner of her eye, very close to the tear duct. Finally, I'm using my fluffy brush to blend out any demarcation lines in the eyeshadow to make sure it looks pretty blended. Moving on to the eyeliner, I will first be creating a very thin thread eyeliner close to the lash line using a gel eyeliner. Once the thread eyeliner is done, I will be using the mascara on her eyelashes. Next, I'm adding a set of false eyelashes in order to increase the volume of her eyelashes. Look down. Finally, I will be finishing the eye makeup by creating a wing using a matte liquid eyeliner. And I will finish this by giving a perfect curve. So that is how you create a perfect wing eyeliner. To begin with the base makeup, I am using an orange corrector with some concealer in order to disguise any kind of discoloration that might be present. I will restrict my concealer only to the under eyes. Now, since this is a very minimal and a natural makeup look, I will be adding some makeup fixer spray in order to break down the consistency of my full coverage liquid foundation to make it a lot more thinner than it already is. Now to blend the entire foundation, I will be using a damp beauty blender. Now, since I want to keep the base very natural and minimal, I will not be adding a lot of contour or sculpt onto the face. I am using a very light cream contour. Look here. On the outer edges of her face, out. Right underneath the cheekbone and also the jawline. Next, to add some freshness and glow to the face, I will be using a cream blusher. And I will be using my thick fluffy brush in order to blend this out. Look here. I will also use the loose powder around the lip area in order to set any kind of creases. Also make sure you don't forget to set the temple area using the loose powder because people tend to sweat around the temples and that might damage the makeup. So in order to protect your makeup, the powder will basically act like a shield. So while defining the eyebrows, make sure you don't deposit a lot of or excess product on the inner corner of the eyebrows, basically here, because that might make the eyebrows look really dark, intense and unnatural. Now I will be setting the kohl pencil with the same natural brown eyeshadow. Coming to the lipstick, I will first prep her lips using a lip balm. Smile. Next, I'm going to be outlining the lips using a very nude pink color. Smile. I will use the same lip pencil all over the lips. Now I'm going to be finishing off the lips by using a very fresh pink cream lipstick. So with the final touch-up, we have come to an end of this Sonam Kapoor inspired wedding guest makeup look. So guys, if you like this video, please do like, share, comment and subscribe to Pinkvilla.